Today I'm going to show you how to solve systems of equations by using the elimination method. The elimination method works well when you have opposite variables and they cancel out. So I'm just going to rewrite this example. We have x plus 3y equals negative 2 and x minus 3y equals 16. So as you can see that the y's would cancel out. Because positive 3y and minus 3y is no y, 0 y's. So we're going to add the rest of the equation that's left. So 1x plus 1x is 2x, and negative 2 plus 16 is 14, so x equals 7. Once you get x equal to 7, now we just plug it in. It doesn't matter which equation you choose to plug it into. I'm just going to pick the top one. So 7 plus 3y equals negative 2. Now let's solve for y. Minus 7, 3y equals negative 9. So y equals negative 3. So x equals 7, y equals negative 3. So we write our ordered pair as 7, comma, negative 3. Okay, let's look at this example. I can see my y's are going to cancel out. Negative y plus y. So I'm going to draw my line, make my addition sign. Cancel those out. So I have 2x plus 4x, which is 6x. 9 plus 21 is 30. So 30 divided by 6 is 5. So x equals 5. And once again, it doesn't matter which one you plug it into. I'm just going to pick the second one. So we have 4 times 5 plus y equals 21. 4 times 5 is 20, plus some number equals 21. So you can see that y equals 1. So my ordered pair is 5, 1. Don't forget you can double check by putting x for 5 in the top one and 1 for y. So 2 times 5 is 10, 10 minus 1 is 9. Yes, it works. Okay, in this example, I have 4y and 4y. So that does not cancel out. But we can distribute a negative 1 to make that cancel out. So when you distribute a negative 1 to the whole problem here, you would end up with negative 3x. Negative 1 times 4y is minus 4y equals negative 1 times negative 6 is positive 6. Okay, so now we just took care of that top equation. Going to draw our line and our addition sign. Okay, so now my y's can cancel out. So 7x minus 3x is 4x. And negative 14 plus 6 is negative 8. So x equals negative 2. Once again, you plug into one of the equations to get your other value. So let's plug in negative 2 for x. So 7 times negative 2 is negative 14 plus 4y equals negative 14. Split the equation, plus 14, so 4y equals 0, and 0 divided by 4 is 0. So y equals 0. So we write our ordered pair, we have negative 2, 0. In this next example, we have nothing that can cancel out, but we can multiply the bottom equation by negative 3 to end up with a positive 6, because negative 3 times negative 2 is positive 6. So I'm going to rewrite the top equation and then distribute a negative 3 to everything. So negative 3 times negative 2 is positive 6x. Negative 3 times negative 4y is positive 12y. And then negative 3 times negative 14 is negative 42. So now I can get my x's to cancel out. So 5y and 12y is 17y. And 25 minus 42 is negative 17. So I can see that y equals negative 1. Pick one of the equations to plug in y for negative 1. So we could pick the top equation. So we have negative 6x plus 5 times negative 1 is negative 5 equals 25. And then we just solve a two-step equation. Add 5 to both sides. Negative 6x equals 30 divided by negative 6. So x equals negative 5. So the way we write our ordered pair is negative 5, comma, negative 1. Oops. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, so look at it. What would you multiply by to get either the x's or the y's to cancel out? There's a couple of different ways of doing it. I would just multiply everything in top by a negative 2. Because when I do that, negative 2 times 3x is now negative 6x. Negative 2 times positive y is minus 2y. And negative 2 times 11 is negative 22. Now my x's can cancel out. So 3y minus 2y is just 1y. And 24 minus 22 is 2. So y equals 2. Now I just plug it in. Doesn't matter which one you plug it in for. I'm going to pick the top one. So 3x plus 2 equals 11. Subtract 2. So 3x equals 9. So x is going to equal 3. So our ordered pair is 3, 2. Okay, let's try this last one. I can see that if I just multiply everything by 4 on the bottom, I can have my x's to cancel out. So I end up with negative 4x. 4 times negative 2 is minus 8y. And 4 times 8 is 32. So that's what the second equation becomes. I'm going to rewrite the top equation. So I have everything lined up nicely. Okay, so my x's would cancel out. So I have negative 8 plus negative 5 is negative 13y. And 32 minus 19 is 13. So y equals negative 1. Now we just take one of the equations to plug it in. I'm just going to pick the top one. So 4x, I'm running out of room here, 4x, negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5 equals negative 19. Oops, running out of room. That's a 19 over there in the corner. So we're going to do minus 5, minus 5. So now we have negative 19 minus 5, which is negative 24. And we still have the 4x, so x equals negative 6. So my ordered pair is negative 6, comma, negative 1. I hope this helped you understand how to use the elimination method when solving systems of equations. Have a great day.